Let me just... Oops. We send out the tweet real fast. A little pause for a second. Okay, sorry, kind of zoned out there for a second. I'm just putting in the links before we start. I know I really should start organizing all this a little bit better. So how are you all doing today? Okay, now I can officially start. I think we got all the links that we need. Hello everybody. Now, the original icing was just white, but we can go as crazy as we want with this. We can go purple, green, orange, whichever. Alright, let's find Lo-Fi Girl. Yeah. Ads. Green, that's a good idea. That's cute. So I have to pull back to keep it from the desk so it doesn't blur out. Point the camera to me. Oh. Thank you for joining me today. Why put the camera today? And to answer your guys' question, yes, I got a haircut. No, I didn't go to a salon. I just took out the scissors and did this myself. I do it every once in a while when my hair gets too tangled up and unmanageable, which it became. I was just like, you know what? It will make skateboarding a lot easier for me if my hair was shorter. And so I made it shorter. I know, winter time, the worst time to cut your hair short. I should have done it in the summer. But think of it like this, I'll be able to enjoy scarves a lot better. An excuse to wear a scarf. Like I need any. So what's the story for the icing being green instead of white? Dork is, did a Slimer get a hold of somebody? Or something? There doesn't have to be a story behind the color choice. But I do like letting my audience get involved in what kind of color should be on the piece. That's more fun that way, and sometimes I have no freaking clue. I go, this might look good. Maybe. And oftentimes if it doesn't, I have to edit it. Like, well, that was a choice, and now I have to edit this. I'm gonna go get And I'm working on a new I'll Be Right Back slide for Halloween. I'm going to take another video of my art table with the lava lamp, and then I'm going to take the original music that I created and send it over to Nick, and maybe he can Halloweenify it for us. It's already kind of Halloween zany, it's sort of carnival-y already. He just has to make it darker, you know? But not too dark, you hear me, dork? We don't want to give people nightmares. Thunder couldn't be here today because she was at a concert, so she's probably sleeping away. So it was just me and Nick today. Hey Dork, how do you feel about me joining the roller derby and using my pin name as my roller derby name? And here comes Fire Crystal, the ultimate jammer. She punches girls to death, just kidding. I might consider it. I have been roller skating my whole life, so maybe I might be good at it. I did win that speed skating thing at Centralia. That was pretty fun. Still learning how to work my speed up on a skateboard. Anyway, let's get back to why you guys actually came. Add more orange. Okay. I just want to make the outline a little bit bolder before I do that. It's still gonna be a red velvet cupcake. I just want to change it up a little bit from the original reference photo. I wanted to make a cupcake like this, but Mom's like, oh, you already got some cupcake molds of pumpkins. Let's work with that. And I guess that's what we'll work with. This one feels very serene, you know? It's like ice skating in the winter. I guess that's just me. If you guys want to see the progress of the art table, I did post the pictures on Instagram, but in case you want to see it in person, hey Dork, do you think I should change the lighting of the art cam a bit? You know what, I'm going to do that. First, let me point it at the actual drawing, so you can see the difference in lighting. Okay, which one is this? This is... properties. Configure video. I have one more item that you might help me with, Dort. I know you're already getting me the metallic pencils, but there is one more item I think you can help me with. But don't roll your eyes at me, okay? Don't go, I can't get you that. Unless you really can't, you know. Unless you feel like you can't. Okay. Watch the screen and tell me if you see any... Is it too bright? Or... Is this good? Let me know if it's too bright. Or if it's good. I think that should be the contrast. I think that's good. Save. Done. Okay, there. We fixed the lighting on the art cam a bit. It will be less muddled and dark now. Hopefully. Might be easier if people can see the drawing that isn't upside down. Okay, I'm gonna add some orange. Nick requested orange. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the metallic bronze. Maybe that will help. I used it last time, so it might be on the floor, actually. Oh no, it's right here. Okay. What's that? You know, I could have added orange in the background, but we'll see how this looks. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. I don't know why it's doing this. It's like not adjusting. I clamped it, so that might fix the issue. Should feather my hair out a bit more. Like, there. Okay, so it depends on what kind of artist you want to be. Because sometimes there are people who like to just do black and white stuff. And then there are the people who like to do color. And then there are the people who like to draw one specific thing. Like there would be that person that only draws people. Or there would be that one person that only draws animals or Pokemon. Like that. And then you kind of build from there, I think. So just go with what you feel, you know? Obviously, if you're doing a commission for somebody, it's going to be a bit different than going with what you feel. But if it's just a freedom of expression, I don't see anything wrong with just doing what you feel like doing, you know? That's all the advice I can give. Draw every day to start off with, and then if you feel like you can't handle drawing every day, if you're good enough, you won't have to. It'll just be muscle memory. And then you can do whatever you want. Like the other day, I've gotten so used to drawing cactuses and desert scenes that I didn't even have to see a picture. I literally just drew a desert scene out of memory of what I've seen from other cactus pictures. Now I will admit, for the confetti balloon dog, I did look up a reference photo. But the only time I looked up a reference photo for the desert scene is how to draw tumbleweeds. That's another thing, look up references. If you don't know what to draw, there are websites that have auto-generated prompts for you to try. Like I know that the artist YouTuber Jazza has his own art generator app. Artsy Games or whatever. I've drawn some stuff just from following that app alone. So, whatever works for you, I guess, is all I can say. Me, I decided that I didn't know what I wanted to specialize in, so I just started to draw everything. Original characters, stories, I did it all. Now I'm sort of leaning more towards objects and landscapes lately. Although sometimes I do go more into my graffiti roots. That really depends on you, you know? I know it's probably not the answer you're looking for, but it's the answer that worked for me. Add some pink, and then we're gonna, oh yeah, first add some dark red. Add some red, and then we're gonna add a little bit of pink to make it red velvet. I'm gonna be sure I pick the right size for the little dots. I'm gonna add little dots to emphasize the cake part of it. Let's see, do I have the right size? I think it's 20. I think 20 is the right size. Thank you, Dork. Yeah, it's no secret I haven't been super great lately. I felt like I was at odds with my work, and I think it kind of showed. I'm slowly gaining confidence back in my skills as an artist, but I hope some good things will come out of this stream. But we can hang out, listen to some chill music. You know what's funny, Dork? If I remove the headband, here, if I remove the headband and if I just like have my hair out like this, do I remind you of a character of a game that recently came out? I think I could pull off a decent cosplay, actually. This was not intentional. I just wanted a good haircut, but it looks like I look like that girl, don't I? Thank you, Dork. Any ideas for the background color? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because I'm thinking about orange, maybe, or something like that. Purple? You want purple on purple? Dork, I was making the plate purple. Okay. Color on color is not easy though. You have been warned. It's not easy. Ooh. Okay. Finally got that spot on my back. It's been bugging me. Okay, if I do a lighter purple as the background with darker purple plate, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh god, what did I do? Stream froze. Can you see me moving around? Can you see me? I'll give it a moment. Come on. Uh-oh. What happened? Can you see it? I can't see it. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Let me try unplugging the camera and plugging it back in. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. Okay. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah. Had a minor technical glitch. We're back on. I fixed it, Dork. That was a scary thought. Not having an art stream without a face cam. I mean, I guess you guys don't have to see my face every time. But how else can you see these awesome facial expressions? Then you are. There you are. Yep. I'm going to take this pencil. And I'm going to go over the marker like this. Yeah, between the slight camera slides off and delays here or there, the stream is shaping up to be quite interesting. I'm sure it'll be an interesting playback. But you know what? The first stream of the week is always a little awkward, isn't it? It's like, yeah, spent the weekend watching T and skating down the street, and so now we gotta stream again. I think I just solved the camera ratio issue with how the camera was positioned for my face. I don't know what I did, but I think I should keep the camera where it is. You guys can see me color. You guys can see me talk. It's perfect. I don't always know what position to put the camera, so oftentimes I just kind of guess. Like, yeah, the art is going to be this big, so I think this is where it's supposed to be. Especially during painting streams, like, or if I do a pumpkin carving stream this year. I did one last year. Maybe I'll do a pumpkin carving. I usually just do the stereotypical jack-o'-lantern, but I might go a little bit more ambitious this year, maybe. What do you think I would do, Dork? Jack Skellington face? That's a little bit different than the typical jack-o'-lantern. A little bit. The plate has a lot more purple going for it than the sort of blue, pure blue that you guys see. Okay, you can kind of see the purple. Okay, orange background, right? You said orange? Is that your final answer? And there's the pen drop. You were waiting for that. I bet you were. So today I sort of did a coloring off stream, but I thought about doing the coloring on stream as well. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I do a digital coloring first to see, to kind of plan out the colors sometimes, and other times I just post the line art and upload it as is. For the coloring crayon lava lamps, I colored them on stream already, but off stream already, but on stream, you know, with traditional art, it brings out more color variation that I just can't quite do on Pixar. I mean, I probably could, but the last time I got a good color variation with an edit, it took me like 4 hours, like half the day. So I'm not sure I want to wait that long. I don't want to wait for my art to be posted. That was bad, I know. I kind of like when you do the outline around a piece and it has this sort of muddy, dark quality. It's like I don't have to do the shading. The shading's kind of already done for me. Like right here. That's so cool what markers can do. If you press down hard enough. Right there. Gotta be careful with the cheap ones though, because sometimes the little tip, if you're too hard on it, can just like tear apart. Like cheese in a cheese grater. I remember when I ruined a piece because I let too much of the marker fall apart. And then I was like, dang it. Oh well. I just kind of rolled with it. You taking down a lot of zombies, or? We were playing Splitgate before stream because sometimes my laptop's a little slow, so sometimes to warm my hands up before an art stream, I'll play a few video games here and there. Sometimes it's Rocket League, sometimes it's Fall Guys. It's usually either Fall Guys, Splitgate, or Rocket League. You know, something with a lot of like quick movements. And Nick and I were playing we played 2 rounds. We managed to play 2 rounds of deathmatch, and then Nick's game kicked him out, and now he has to re-download the game. That sucks. Do you think you'll have the same level if you re-download? Will it save that? I remember I accidentally deleted Rocket League off of my PS4, and I was like, oh no, do we have to start the game all over again? But no, I re-downloaded and I got all my levels and cars, so crisis averted. I was like, yes. I don't have to replay the game. So what I was gonna say earlier, Dork, was I know you were gonna give me some new metallic pencils, but I was wondering if you could look up a decently priced camera for the Xbox Series S for me. You can just like send it to me, like what it will work with the Xbox, so I can play like Fable or Halo or something in the future, or Tabs. I've been wanting to play Tabs on stream for a while. That game is so fun. And you don't have to be a brilliant strategist. You could just fail on purpose. That's what I like about totally accurate battle simulator, is that sometimes I remember I streamed it once when it came out using I didn't have OBS back then. I had a gaming streaming software called Game Show, I think it's called. I don't know if it's still around, but I had did one stream of like the first 20 rounds of Tabs back in the day, and it was just me destroying every unit with pitchfork farmers. It was just me like using farmer pitchforks to destroy all the warriors, and it actually freaking worked. Because back then they didn't have like the fancier units like giants and stuff. It was just like pawns or civilians or Vikings. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a little broken, but I can still draw with it, so I call that an absolute win. Whenever you sharpen your pencil and you don't break the pencil, yes! That's the thing. Sometimes if a pencil is cheaply made, you can tell that the quality of the wood is not super great if it breaks in the pencil sharpener. But me, I was sharpening it pretty hard, so I can see why it did that. Just move the camera a little bit. There we go. Any ideas of what I draw recently, Dork, that you'd want to see colored tonight? Or if you want to see me draw something on stream, I don't usually draw things from start to finish on stream because the whole point is for you guys to see the coloring process. But sometimes I draw on Scratch on stream, like, you know the confetti balloon dog? I had drawn that on Scratch on stream because I had to transfer it over from a notebook page that I had drawn it on. I don't transfer my work from one paper to another very often. Usually I just draw it right on the sketchbook. So it was a different experience, to say the least. An experience I liked. And I might do back in the old days, back when I used to have way more ideas. Lately I've been struggling with ideas. But when I first, like 4 or 5 years ago, I was an idea machine. I would just pump out drawing after drawing. And people asked me how, and I said, well, I would do sketch dumps. I would draw my OCs, I would draw fan art, I'd just draw whatever came to my mind on a paper. And then if I liked it enough, I would redraw it. Oftentimes it would be during class, when things were a bit slow, I would draw my characters in various situations, like punching bad guys, or reading a book, just random poses. And then I would redraw those if I thought they were good enough. I haven't really done that in a long time, and I feel like I should get back to my roots of drawing sketch dumps. Because I feel like that's when I could really, process some ideas in a good, I'm not explaining this very well, am I? In a very more structured way. I'm a very spontaneous person in real life. Like, if somebody were to ask me, where would you want to hang out? And I go, I don't know, wherever you want to go. And then sometimes people are like, what about this place? And I go, let's go here instead. Or something like that. I don't know if you can relate to that. It was just me. But, oftentimes we do go where my friends want to go. We mostly just go to malls, and sometimes I pick up a Funko Pop or two. What I usually like to do is I like to go to the park, work out, and sometimes I take my drawing stuff to the park. It's kind of relaxing to draw outside. Except for during the summer where the mosquitoes bite you. Then that's not so fun. But I do have fun drawing outside. I think I might add a little bit of blue to the background. I'm kind of feeling that kind of vibe. A little bit of blue. Oops. Oh yeah. Sometimes your pencil sharpener might break your pencil if you have too much pencil shavings. So, like this. And always, don't be like me. Empty your pencil sharpener. Okay. Do you think I should just do it, Dork? Do you think I should just invest in a motorized one? A lot of people ask me that. Why don't you just use a motorized one? Because it makes a loud sound, and then you guys won't be able to hear the music. Plus, I like that little crunch sound. I know, I'm weird. Yes, invest in motorized. I do have one, I just don't have it plugged in. I have two, actually. One from my childhood, and one that my mom and I bought when I was at Target once. At first I thought, do I want to go darker or do I want to go brighter? Like, did I want to add yellow? But no, this is a Halloween art, so Halloween art's supposed to be sort of muted tones. For me, that's hard. I'm known for my vibrant colors, so oftentimes to make things creepy, I don't bother coloring it at all. But for the sake of the coloring streams, I have to color some of my Halloween art, if not all of it. I know Inktober is coming, and I'm an ink artist. I don't know if I'm going to participate, but if there are some deck art prompts that are coming up that align with Inktober, I might combine them. Like what I did for August, and August is where you draw ghosts for an entire month in August. I did maybe 6 or 7 prompts. It's hard to do a monthly challenge when you're a week behind. I took the first week off of the art prompts because the first week of August is my birthday. So I just wanted to enjoy my birthday. I won't have that kind of problem in October though, because I have plenty of time. And I might do a special stream on October 3rd, because October 3rd is the anniversary of when I became an online artist. But, I don't know when that date falls on. If it falls on a day that I do an art stream, then the planets have aligned. But if it doesn't, then I'll have to sacrifice a gaming stream for an art stream. Because it just feels natural, you know? I don't know. Let's see. October 3rd. October 3rd is a Sunday. I don't normally stream on Sundays, but I might make a special exception because this is going to be my 14th year of being an online artist. 14 years of drawing online. I was 13 years old. I didn't have a clue of what I was doing. And I still don't sometimes. But I still have fun for the most part. It can be stressful, but stress can also be a good thing. There's good stress and there's bad stress. And I really like what I do. And I can't wait to do more. I want to try all kinds of different things. Like, I want to fill water balloons up with paint. And I want to get this big canvas and I want to go on my skateboard and I just want to throw water balloons at a canvas using my skateboard. I think that would be a random dumb idea. And I might fall on the video. But I want to try it. That sounds more like an idea for YouTube than Twitch. I don't know if you'd be interested in a video like that, let me know. Right now it's rainy season where I live, so the possibility of that video happening is probably very low. But it's a fun idea to explore at a later date, maybe. Or maybe I do a watercolor painting in the rain, where I put on my rain gear, I take out a canvas, and I just go to the park and paint in the rain. I feel like that would just make me sick. I just want to try random stuff like that. Oh. Probably nothing will come out of it, but maybe something will. We'll never know. Oh, there's a dark splotch there. No, let's own it. Let's own that spot by adding a little bit of purple. Use, like... I wasn't originally going to put purple in the background since the plate's already purple, but I want to do an accidentally on purpose moment. We don't make mistakes, just happy accidents. This is a happy accident that I'm going to take advantage of. I think it works if I do the other side too. If I don't do the other side, it's just gonna look like a random splotch in the middle of everything. Oh, I'm probably gonna try to register for classes. I tried that like a week or two ago, but it wouldn't let me add any classes for my college schedule. So I'm gonna try to talk to a counselor tomorrow. Hopefully something good will come out of it. I'm gonna go back and try to finish my graphic art / animation degree. And hopefully I will get certified and I will get actual jobs, baby. I don't know, we'll see. I've already kind of started dipping my toe into emote making. I haven't really made any emotes for anyone else, but in case you guys don't know, I kind of stopped doing this because people kind of found it annoying, but I'll just say this one time, okay? I have a Discord. I have made emotes for it. I am not affiliated yet, so I can't use the emotes in the chat yet. So the Discord is the only place where you might be able to see the emotes that I made. Sometimes I post them on Twitter as icons. And yes, they are free to use as long as you credit me. I don't mind if people download them and use them for free use, as long as they don't try to claim it as their own. Then we're good. There is one thing I kind of want to draw for Halloween that I think would fit the kind of dark Halloweeny vibe, and that's the Dark Doctor Strange from What If. I kind of want to draw him. I think that he's called Dr. Supreme. I didn't know he had a name, but I looked it up, and the Funko Pop says Dr. Supreme, so that's what he's called, I guess. I kind of like that. I feel like the muted colors of the background brings out the cupcake. That's kind of what I was going for, but I wasn't sure if I was able to do it. Looks amazing. And artists, I know it's very tempting to be hard on yourself, but sometimes it's good to acknowledge when you made a genuinely good piece, even to yourself. I mean, I might come back later, a few years later, and be like, ugh, I can't believe I thought that was good. But, you know, that's all about improvement. I've been looking at my old edits on Instagram, and I'm like, why did I post those? But, you know, it's all about making progress, you know? There are even some edits that I didn't like when I tried to edit the candle dragon for Fall Guys. I put it in the slideshow, but I honestly think if I were to update the slideshow, I would take that out of the slideshow. Because the slideshow is supposed to be like a mini portfolio. It's supposed to show my best whips, work in progress, my best, you know, edits and colorings, and I feel like there's some stuff in here that should not be in the slideshow, but that's just my opinion. It's not that I didn't like the edit as a whole. I think the concept was good, but the lighting is just too dark. See, it's really dark. The coloring was not like that at all. The coloring was very vibrant and bright. Maybe I'm just being a little too hard on myself. I don't know what you think, Nick. I don't want to be too negative, but sometimes as a art student, you know, you become a little bit of a cynic. Not on purpose, of course. So if I ever sound a little stuck up, I don't mean to. I'm just trying to look at my own art through a critical eye, like what we would do in class. Sometimes we would sit in class and we would judge other people's artwork, and I always felt weird by that. Everybody would always go, oh, I think you can work better on this, and I go, you know what? I usually just say to all the pieces that they were amazing. You know? I usually just said that, and I go, you're so easy to please, and I'm like, I like what I like art. You know? Everybody's got their own style. The problem with, like, the painting class was we were supposed to paint like the original painter. And I'm like, I'm sure Van Gogh wouldn't want me to paint like him. He'd want me to paint like me. Right? I don't know. I never understood it. But anyway, things have been going good for the most part. Hopefully things will start to look up a little bit. I mean, I've been a little depressed lately, but I think that's mostly due to stress of going back to school again. And I think once I got everything sorted out, everything will go back to normal. I'll post regularly again. Lately, I've been off and on with activity when it comes to my artwork, but it's mostly because I don't know what to draw, but I might try to take some requests here or there if you want to, and I'll try to draw it in the next stream, by the next stream. Like, Nick requested Rot, right? From Kenya, or Kina? So I drew him, or her. Is Rot a boy or a girl? I don't think it matters. Genderless. Rot, you know, the Guardian dude. I drew him. I edited the background, but I actually drew him. I think some people might have thought that I stole it from the game. I guess my edit was that good. But no, I drew him. I have the background. I have it backgroundless right here. All I did was add a forest background, and then I added like little sparks around him. I might go back and actually color the background. I might actually want to put an actual background in this. I know usually I do like solid color backgrounds, but sometimes I really do backgrounds when I want to. Like that. The crystal roses. Funny fact about that one, that is actually a digital rework of a traditional piece that I did in class. It was, here, let me set the scene. It's 2015. I have a 80-foot sketchbook that I have to lug around from class to class. It's really heavy. And these big papers. And we were told to draw something in 2 weeks. I don't quite remember what the assignment was. I think it was like describe your mind or something. Or just draw whatever you can think of. But no, it was combining stuff. At the time, I didn't know crystal roses were a real thing. You know, like novelty crystal roses, I should have realized. So I combined roses and crystals, thinking what is the most beautiful thing I can think of. And so it took me 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, to color and draw it, because I drew it I colored it painstakingly with Prismacolors. All I did was go back in 2019 and spruce it up a little bit, add more lighting effects, get rid of the digital light beam I tried to add and add an actual light beam. You know, I tried to go for like this light beam that was going down on the roses, but I didn't quite know how lighting worked back then, so it was a bit off. And here is a picture of Brian Deckard in the new cloak merch that just launched. Brian Deckard is the actor for Connor in Detroit Become Human. He also is a pretty decent streamer, and he's won tons of awards for it. I will admit that even though I'm still a fan of their channel, I have not tuned in quite as often because I'm too busy with my own channel. So I might try to drop in more, maybe. But I'm super busy. I'll try to make it when I can, obviously. So it had like this like retro 80s aesthetic background, and I thought, well, I want to kind of keep that theme. So I did like a retro wave sun in the background of him. And I tried to redraw the original print to the best of my ability. I actually tried to make it cooler looking, but I don't know if I succeeded in that. I feel it would feel weird for me to color this without Thunder here, so I'm probably gonna save it for when Thunder's here. And then here's a cat. I saw a picture of this cat inside of a pumpkin on Pinterest, and so that's kind of where it came from. I kind of want to leave the eyes pupilless and just like kind of make it like shiny to make it kind of creepy-ish. Okay. I posted this today. This is the one that I colored off stream, kind of. This is, these are crayon lava lamps. And I kind of wish these existed. They don't really exist yet. If you're a builder or maker of things, please make this for me. I officially commission you. I don't know what to say. I would want it. I don't know. I'm in a Halloween mood, so a lot of my stuff is probably going to be creepy for a while. This is like, I don't normally draw creepy stuff, but there's just something about Halloween season that makes me want to be creepy. So, yeah, this is weird. I know. Anyway, back to the coloring. Thank you for sticking around and listening to my weird rambles. You're awesome. I don't know. I was told to be a good streamer, they have to continue talking no matter what. Random stuff comes your way. I'm a weird person that believes in the additive, if you don't have anything to say, don't say anything at all. And I know that is usually reserved for rude comments, but I just feel like sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to say, so sometimes I'll just sit and color without saying anything. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it. You know, people go, oh, well, talk about what's been going on with you. You know, be emotionally open. People like vulnerability. So that's what I've been doing. You know, the wound on my leg is healing, and I have not fallen off my skateboard since. Though it is going to be hard for me to continue to practice. On a positive note, I think I'm learning how not to Mongo push, which is a good step in the right direction. I have been skating on a skateboard for 6 months, 6 to 5 months, and I've just been writing. I've been practicing writing. I've been writing when I can. I don't have a car, and I don't have a bus pass yet, so there's not a lot of places that I can get to on my own without requesting a ride from somebody or going on Uber. But when I can go to a skate park, I've gone to 2 so far. It feels weird to try to go up ramps on a skateboard because I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a rollerblader. And going up and down ramps on a rollerblades is a different discipline than going up and down ramps on a skateboard. I'm still kind of learning the kinks, but here's the thing. One of the reasons why I got a skateboard is one, it's very hilly here, and I thought if the hill was ever too steep for me to go down, I can just bail and pick up my board. But on rollerblades, these skates are attached to you. They are your shoes. So if you fall, you fall. There are stoppers on rollerblades and roller skates, but they are very risky, I would say. I might try quads out for a while, maybe. I'm kind of scared to try quads, but I might get a pair. I don't know. I kind of miss having a ripstick. I was pretty surprised I managed to learn how to go up and down ramps on a ripstick. That was pretty cool. And you know what? As long as I rotated and kept out of the way of the skaters when it was their turn, they didn't mind if I had a ripstick. They actually thought it was cool that I was able to do it. You know? I always feel weird talking about myself. Oftentimes in a group when people are talking, I'm the one just sitting there listening, or I'm drawing. You know, so streaming's a little outside of my comfort zone, even though I've been doing it for almost 6 years now. It's sort of intimidating. I'm an introvert. I am also in the spectrum. Those two things make it awkward. Talking, awkward. But I don't feel awkward talking to you guys. Because I know the true fans will stay with me no matter how awkward or rambly I get. So thank you for that. Dork, did you fall asleep? Kinda still need you. This is why I needed you in the chat. I get rambly. I need someone to talk to, or else I just say random shit that's on my mind. Help! I need someone to talk to. This is the look of someone who needs something to talk to. Needs a cry for help. This is a cry for help. This face. Okay, let me add orange again. Just a little bit to brighten it up a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, now that's something. Beautiful. Shiny. Okay, so as much as I like the red velvet cupcake, I feel like it's more red than velvet. So what do I have to do? Do I have to make the cupcake darker? Maybe I need to get a black colored pencil. Or should I do purple? Let me look at red velvet cake without getting too distracted by cake. This is a challenge, I realize. Because it's cake. Okay. That looks good. Don't get distracted. Okay, so, no, it's pretty accurate. It's actually, the cake is actually brighter than I thought, than I remember. I always thought of red velvet as like this really dark cake. Okay, this one looks darker. Oh. Oh, some people make it with raspberry. Okay, don't get distracted by cake. Stay focused. Okay, with that, I think we're on the final step of this piece, and that is the frame color. So, Dork, moment of truth, frame color. I'm thinking blue, black, or, I don't know, green again? Whichever. Or we could just leave it white. But I don't feel good about that. Or we could go with pink. Maybe. I'll give you a moment to decide that while I decide what coloring we're going to do next for the next piece. I usually do two or three drawings per stream so that you guys have content of completed work for 2 days before I go back to doing whips. Yeah. Okay. Pink. So I'm going to kind of do a magenta-ish color, so a darker pink. This one is almost dead. This one then. There we go. So you have a few options, Dork. You have a creepy snail with a skull head. The redraw of the Brian quote tank top thing, or I don't know, the kitten and the pumpkin. Or I could finish up the traditional version of the rot. I don't know. Snail? Okay. Yeah, I think I'll save the Cloak Brian for next week, maybe. Or maybe I'll do an extra art stream sometime. I'll still do the 2 gaming videos. Well, which is it? I'm only gonna do two colorings tonight, Dort. I don't think I can handle a third. This one already took an hour. Actually, it took an hour and a half. Because I've been streaming for 1 hour and 34 minutes. Oh yeah, I really love the magenta. It really brings out the colors. Okay. Right. I don't know, Dork. When I posted the edit, people didn't seem to like it. But I guess I'll complete the traditional rot. I think Nick doesn't know what to pick, guys. It's okay, I don't know either. Normally I'd introduce you guys to Pearl, but Pearl is tired probably. Are you tired, Pearl? Are you awake? Come say hi to everyone. Oops. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come here. Say hi, Pearl. Hello, Pearl. Okay, so before the next coloring, I'm gonna rest my hands for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna talk to you guys in chat and probably drink some soda or water or whatever. I'll still be on camera. I just won't be you know, to avoid carpal tunnel. I have to take a break every once in a while. Yeah? Okay, I'll do the snail. Any coloring suggestions? Purple. I mean, the shell, the skull shell of the snail does not have to match the actual snail color. We could go crazy with it. The crazier the better, in my opinion. Okay, so here it is. Here's the red velvet stabby cake, or as I call it, deadly desserts. Or just desserts. I'm still working on the title. Did we bleed through? No, we did not. That's good. Orange. You really like orange today, don't you? Makes sense. It's a Halloween. It's Halloween season. So, here it is. So, I'm gonna... Orange snail. Do you want the shell to be orange, or do you want the snail to be orange? Or am I just gonna have to guess? orange skull. I'll give them a moment to respond while I get some soda. Shell. Gotcha. I think doing every other part of the shell dark to light will make it interesting. It's already gonna be a little muddled because you have a bright color with a black marker. It sort of mutes the colors if the marker is a little cheap, which these kind of are. But you take what you can get. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing okay. Excited to do another week of art, games, and creativity. If you got a lurk or whatever, I have a command for people who lurk. I feel like people keep forgetting about this command, and I like it when people use it. What? Every breath you take, I'm going to be watching myself. That's so creepy sounding. Green snail. Got it. I'm probably going to do the outline of the orange snail and purple. I guess purple and orange are the combos today. Every time I do an art stream, there's always seems to be a combo of colors that keep popping up. Very lightly. You don't want to ruin the line work. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, but for me, whenever I go over line work like this, I usually like to go a little slower on this part, especially if it's a thin lines like this. You don't have to go as slow as me for this part. I normally am a pretty fast colorist, but when I want things to be in a particular way, sometimes I'll slow down and then I'll focus on the smaller details. Why not add a little bit of purple here or there to make it a little bit more interesting to look at. Ta-da! Ooh, that's nice. Halloween colors. I thought the Halloween colors were black and orange. Okay, green snail. What shade of green though? Do you want it to be a more muted green or do you want it to be like a vibrant green? Like acidic, like toxic green? Do you want it like, basically do you want it like this? Or do you want it like this? One is a more like turquoise color, and the other one is more like in your face. Like, I am a snail, hear me roar. Like that. I feel like I'm back to myself again. Lately I've been kind of like blah and kind of grumpy towards people, and I'm really sorry. That's not how I normally am. I mean, there's always a part of me that's going to be a little bossy and grumpy, but not like how I was last week. I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. That's as close to an apology video as I'll get. I don't want to be too cringy. So what's this? So do you want more like subtle green, or do you want like green? Like green. I have a particular Incubus song that I'm thinking of, but I cannot sing it. Has to do with certain shades of green. And I'm showing my age with that reference, I'm pretty sure. Shade of green, tell me what do you mean? Okay, so the more subtle green. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna do the outlines still in a brighter green, cause like that's what I feel, you know. Sometimes people think that all outlines can be is dark colors, but that's not always true. Sometimes outlines can be brighter than the subject. So let me do a little swatch on the side. If it's too dark, I might pick something else. Go around a page and go E. Okay, it's a little dark, but I think I can make it work. Normally, I'm more into like building up color style. So there's cell coloring, and then there's coloring where you do it by layer, and that's kind of what I usually do. I'll take a colored pencil, I'll bring out like 7 or 8 different greens, and I'll blend them all together. But I don't have enough colored pencils for that, I don't think. She's a huge box of colored pencils, thinks she doesn't have enough colored pencils. That's me. That's the life of an artist. I don't know. Maybe I can make it work. I kind of want to do metallic green on top of the dark green to make it shiny. Are we gonna leave the teeth white, or do you want to do a metallic color, or do you want to color the teeth of the skull at all? We don't have to color every little thing if you don't want to, but I just figured it might make it a little bit more interesting if we did. I'm actually really excited to do colorings again. Lately I felt like it's been kind of a chore, but I actually like the stream. Lately it feels like I've just been drawing whatever I thought people might like. But with these sets of drawings, I just did whatever I wanted to do. And you know what? I had fun doing it. I kind of wanted to reach a compromise on this one, Dork. Dark on the bottom, light on the top. Like this. So what I'm doing is more cell coloring. I think you might know it better in digital art with the, it's sort of where you use one solid color to color things in, otherwise known as a bucket fill. I like bucket fills sometimes when I need a quick background color change. But I kind of like being a traditional artist now. I remember back when I used to do digital art on my laptop. Sometimes there'd be like one little line that would be like the difference between it filling in and it not filling in, and then I'd be like like that. I feel like if the snail got too dark, you wouldn't be able to see the little antennas. That's why I wanted to make it light on top. Okay, so you can kind of see how shiny it is, but due to how dark the bottom half of the snail is, you probably can't see it. I'm gonna add a little bit of purple to the snail because I feel like it needs a color combo. It looks kind of flat right now. I'm gonna add a little bit of purple. Okay, for the web, we have to pick something that's kind of clear looking. So probably like a lavender, or we could go metallic gold. Whichever you want to do for the cobweb. I don't quite know why I went with cobweb for the background, since there's nothing spidery about this. But maybe he's not just part skull, but part spider. That'd be a scary thought. I think snails are a little cute, and I don't mind spiders, but them combined together just sounds terrifying. Yeah, these glasses need to be cleaned. I like trying to see the color variation, but I'm clearly blind. Either that or that's really dark. I'm trying not to be too hard on it because I don't want the paper to poke a hole through the drawing. Okay. You might have to use marker for the purple, because I can't see anything with the color pencil. I'm gonna use the lighter side. No, well, you can kind of see it now. I just want to add a little bit more shading variation to the snail. I know it's probably an unnecessary detail, but I do like details. I would like to think of it as this. There is a possibility that I might post this on LinkedIn. Yes, I'm on LinkedIn as well under my actual name. I don't know, maybe we're a connection. That's what they're called when you're a friend on LinkedIn. It's weird. I don't know why they call them connections. as they call them. But, anyway, what I was about to say was I would like to think of it as if a professional were to see this and would want to hire me as like as a contractual agreement or something. It's like, hey, I like how you do your color. You know, I'd want it to be as good as possible. If you see any designs that you like, let me know and say, hey, you know, I really like that coloring that you did. I want a t-shirt of it. Then I'll try to upload it to my Redbubble maybe. And then you can buy it. Unfortunately, I'm not in control of the pricing of the items. I wish I was. But let's see. I saw a metallic Sharpie earlier. What did I do with it? Girl, move. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find the metallic Sharpie. Okay, you know what? I don't want to make you guys wait forever. So I'm probably just going to use the metallic gold colored pencil. It's going to take a lot longer than using a big metallic Sharpie. But I don't want to have you guys wait forever. I'm probably going to find it after the stream. That would just be my luck. I decided to go with the gold webs because I feel like it would go with the coloring that we chose. As for the background color, I was thinking black, blue, yellow, maybe green if we make it brighter green than the snail. Or we could go gray. Or we could go like a night sky type view. Or I could just set it the background in post. And leave the background white. Think of it like a green screen. Where I just color the web. And then I will cut out the drawing and then put the color underneath it. And yes, I can do that because I'm awesome. little shadow right here. You know, I kind of want to make the music a bit more interesting. Dork, I'm gonna do it, okay? It's only gonna be once, alright? You know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be once, okay? I can practically hear him say, oh no, already. What did I do with my disco ball? Where's my mini disco ball? I forgot where I put it. Is it still on the table? I don't see it. Ah. I made this my theme in Rocket League. I made Crab Rave my Rocket League theme. I will have my opponent's dread, the Crab Rave. Alright, I promised I'd only do it once, so no Crab Rave loop. Back to Lo-Fi Girl. That was fun.
Mercy to the ones who are always...
Add. Okay, so I'm a little stuck here, Dork. I need your help. You got any ideas? Or should I just pick? Guess I could go with red. I didn't think of red as a possible background color. Red. Man, sometimes I can't believe, like... Okay, I still have a lot to learn when it comes to 3D art, but that looks like it's coming right out of the page almost. That's incredible. Sometimes I can, like, I drew that? Okay. Just gonna wait for him to respond. I know there might be a little bit of a delay. And grab some soda. Take a look at this. If you didn't see it earlier, this is the art table setup. I know it looks kind of dark. I have a better picture of it on Instagram. I have a Instagram and Twitter embedment, so if you want to follow me for my art or game streams, it is in the info section. If you wish, that is. I mostly just post art and when I go live, but sometimes I might post a picture or two on Twitter. I don't know. It's mostly just my art. A lot of people say, communicate how you want to communicate, and I communicate through my art, I guess. You can tell what mood I'm in by how dark or bleak the artwork is, I think. I don't know, unless it's Halloween. Halloween, my artwork tends to go in a more darker route because I really like creepy stuff around Halloween. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to pick because he either fell asleep or he's busy. So I think I might go with... Well, you can't just think and be stuck forever. Eventually I have to go to sleep. Kira contemplates background for 3 hours. Please don't let it be that long. Let's do lavender maybe. I have never been this stuck with a background before. I'm very puzzled. Okay, I'm just gonna go with my first instinct. Usually the first instinct is right, so I'm just gonna go with it. And that is dead. Where did I put it? Here. No, that's not lavender. That's like a light blue. Now people are gonna think it's daytime. No, not what I was going for. Aww. Alright. Oh. Interesting. You know, I really like that. Interesting. Okay, Dork, I found this kind of cool combo. It didn't even occur to me to combo markers. Because some markers are better than others at blending color like this. And my god. Wow. It looks like a dark stained glass almost. Like a Gothic church or something. I like it. Hope other people like it too. Of course, I don't need people to like my art to want to do it, you know. It does help get the word out sometimes. Oh no, I'm losing the web. That's what I was worried about. If I had too much bright colors, that the web would disappear. It has to be in the right pattern, otherwise I don't think it would work. I don't want to keep putting the caps on. I should just leave the caps off until I'm done with the background. And I'm just like, putting the cap back on. You still there, Dork? I think he might have fallen asleep. I knew this one might take a while, that's why I wanted this one to be the last coloring. I knew that the second piece always takes the longest. I don't know how I found this repetitive pattern, but I kind of like how this is turning out with the web. It's very interesting. See, sometimes it's good to make mistakes when you do art, or then you end up with some interesting combos that you never would have done otherwise. This is so cool. I think I'm going to do the pink here. Then do it. Nick, are you back? Is that you? I'm getting there. I think the first thing I'm gonna do next time is buy some metallic Sharpies so that you guys could see this web a little bit easier. But it's not too bad. Sorry if I sound a little sluggish, I'm getting a little tired. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. I'm getting close to the end of this piece. Can't wait to share this with you guys tomorrow once it's complete. I'll come back when it's all complete. The moment is medical. The moment is medical. Slip out straight for it. Just freeze the chemical. Freeze the chemical. Please don't save my seat. What a taste. Ooh, almost decomposed. Damn it. No 21 Pilots. Nope. Don't do that. That's copyrighted. I'm very tempted though. I love that song. I skate to that song all the time. Okay. Home stretch, guys. Why not? Why not do a little circle to make it look like he got like beat up or something? I think it looks cool. Okay, so I think I might want to add a little bit more shading. A little bit. No, use the blue. say it's too late in the stream for me to not know where to put the camera. I really am getting tired. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully adding some yellow won't ruin the gold webs. I just want them to be seen, you know? They're kind of hidden. Maybe you guys would like it that better that way, with it being hidden in the background. Kind of don't want it to be seen. I think you can see it enough. Let's see. Pull back. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, in this corner we have the haunted snail, I think that's what I'm going to call it. Very tie-dye, trippy-ish horror art that I didn't know was going to be trippy, but I kind of like it. And the haunted cupcake. So I guess the theme for this stream was taking innocent things and turning them slightly creepy, which is kind of what I do in real life. Well, anyway, thank you to anybody who tuned in. Well, I'm a professional streamer, everybody. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Carolyn McKenzie, aka Fire Crystal 92 Art. I do art and games, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a video game. I probably am gonna do this platform game that I found on the store. It is about a small burning candle. It's called Candleman. I think anything to do with embers or flames, you can guarantee that I'm gonna check it out at least once. And don't worry, I'm gonna finish up killing it with fire at some point. I only have like 3 more levels, so prepare to kill some spiders around Halloween season. I might play Kenya and some Sackboy. I know you guys probably missed the adventures of Connor Jin. Connor Jin is basically, I combined Jin and Connor in Sackboy because I couldn't decide what skin to use. So I used Jin's face and Connor in Connor's jacket, kinda. I don't know. It's kinda hard to describe. I kinda miss playing Sackboy. It was a fun game. I still have to finish up Craft World, so that's like the last world, I think. So I think that's plenty of content for you guys. Anyway, I'll see you around. See you tomorrow. I hope you have a nice time zone, and I hope you create and inspire. See you around. Actually, you know what? There's 2 of us, right? That's plenty for a raid. Okay, if you don't know how a raid works, you just stay where you are and I'll transport you to another channel. Let's see. Where to go? Where to go? See if there's any artists online. Today's art day, so there should be an artist online for us to check out. Oh, this guy's an awesome dude. I thought I was already following him, but I guess not. You should hit follow. Hold on, add. Just a second. I don't really do raids very often. Okay. Let's go into dashboard, right? Let's say do it dashboard. I'm going to be very tempted to look at numbers. I'm trying not to think about that lately. I've been trying to just have fun and not think about it. So I'm not going to look at it. To the dashboard, don't look at it. Just hit the raid button. Where is it? Is it here? Raid channel. What do you mean? Am I not spelling his name right? Oh. Okay.
Hey, Fire Crystal. How was your stream? It's for a stream extension like Stream Avatars. Is that being commissioned by the guy who's making it? I've been doing good, Fire Crystal. Oh, you want hats? I get you. Yeah, what were you doing, Fire Crystal? I assume art, but I don't want to assume too much. Thanks for the follows, Fire Crystal and Bacon Gremlin. Delicious. Hi, Bacon. Halloween art, cool. If you want to show it off, feel free. There's no link restrictions in this channel, so you can just post links to your art. Goes for anybody who's an artist. Hey, Burning Fizz, what's up? Well, cupcakes, everybody exploded. Did you notice? Zen, are you still not getting it? Okay, I think you are. Okay, you said you are. Oh, cool. This is for Halloween versus a real cut. That's cute. General tips for pixel art. Yeah. Bacon. Well, besides, here's some links. The thing that I think helps me the most is staying small but focusing on clusters. So, like, in this case, this is like it's 3 individual pixels, but clustering them together makes them look a lot better. This is definitely in progress, so I wouldn't call any of this final. But that can help a lot. Don't do textures if you can. Put textures, like imply textures more than anything. Any other tips? Random tips out of nowhere? If you're learning, you should copy someone's who's like really good. Do their art and try to match something in their style. That's the best way to learn, I think. You ignoring? Okay, of course. Pixar's easy. Okay, show my sprites as an text release? No. I want to. I can't. Yeah, I actually really can't. As much as I want to. It would require a bunch of testing and resources to merge because of how, like, I don't know.
Where's the cat?
That's how it's all saved out and stuff.
Oh, there it is. Grab it. Hey there.
They're okay, it's just like some things I would tweak. Especially certain enemies. Oh yeah, if we're doing enemies.
until we left the match. I'm probably gonna call a live stream of it, so. Alright. Mine's 59 minutes. Or so. I wanna at least make it to an hour. We might have to pick another mode because it's having a hard time queuing. Oh wait, there it goes. Joining. This is why sometimes I wish I could cut up my streams to edit out the parts where we're queuing. And it is the longest